sandwich in between some of our big dogs, we have one of our small dogs, but he's got a pretty big personality. This is Luca, and he is a 2 to 3 year old Chihuahua mix. He came to us as a stray, but we have learned some things about him pretty quickly. He is a little shy, so he's nervous in the kennel environment. It's scary, and he is kind of the smallest dog on the floor right now, so lots of other big dogs around, so big barks and things like that can be a little intimidating. Plus, it's just a new environment that he's not familiar with. He's a new resident. He hasn't been with us very long, just since February 1st. He, again, is a little shy, a little nervous, so he's going to take some time to warm up to new people, possibly. Another thing that we've discovered is that he doesn't really know how to walk on a leash, so that's something that we're working with him on here in the shelter. We have marked his cage so all of our volunteers know that you need to be patient with him, especially when you're putting the leash around his neck. That's something that's a little uncomfortable for him, a little strange, so we want to be very patient. Sometimes, however, we just have to pick him up because he doesn't like the leash, he bites at the leash. So again, something that his new owners will have to work with him on. Harnesses are always good ideas. You know, we talk about it with big dogs because they're strong and it gives you more control. But with small dogs, they can tend to kind of wriggle out of their collars a little easier. So having a harness gives you the security of knowing that he's not going to slip his collar, slip his leash, and then possibly be endangering himself. We've also learned that Luca does not like to have his feet handled. That's something that you want to be very cautious when you're doing, especially if you have children in your home. We don't have any designations as to what kind of a home he could go to, but you do want to make sure that if you have kids in the house, you're letting them know that Luca does not like his feet touched. That's for the safety of everyone in the house, but also for the safety of the dog as well. He shows no reaction with handling his mouth. He seems to really love being petted. He will sit on your lap and hang out. No issues with food aggression. He willingly lets go of objects. He loses interest pretty quickly, but then he finds toys that he likes, and he, even though he's a smaller dog, he seems to enjoy playing tug of war. So he can be a lot of fun if you have the patience to let him warm up to your family. If you're interested in Luca, you can stop in and visit us here at the shelter. We will make sure that he's neutered before he goes home, that he gets his rabies vaccine, all those other basic health things we'll take care of for you. His adoption fee would be $92.50.